Forungur okkar frækin.
We're off. Sail up! Sing, my ravens. Let's go, Viking! A sacrifice for Odin!
I'll take point!
Almost over now. What's that signal?
I feel great.
Come, sit back, the slave!
Run up the sail!
Probably hostile. Generous Lord, soon I'll praise those into my words to stingy turn. Open the
We fight!
Lord, grant me strength. Eyes open, just in case. From our lead.
gonna die!
What do you see, Sunan?
Stop! Hey! Mine!
Be my eyes, Sunan.
See Hunwald's back, drinking and jabbering.
So this is Hunwald's safe haven.
Hunwald, who is this stranger?
Eivor, come, sit.
Bread and ale, please, alewife. I have been discussing my delicate situation with Alfgar here.
Lord.
He is a nobleman like me, one of Lincolnshire's sturdy thanes.
Hunwald's idea of sturdy is a mug of ale that won't tip over.
Alfgar has pledged his loyalty to my family, the House of the Ferocious Swan. With his influence and your might, we shall rid Lincolnshire of the ruffians who plague this land, once and for all.
We're going to see your father, Hunwald. That's all.
Indeed, Eivor. With speed and purpose. You are the axle to my wheel, the spark to my tinder.
Hunwald, your father is ill, and your enemies have every advantage under the sun. Do you have a plan, or have I come all this way to watch you drink this watery piss?
Of course, my friend. I am a man of action above all else, ready to leap and dance and fight.
Listen, I've come to escort you to your father's side. We go now, or I walk.
Ah, yes, to Lincoln, away, but with care. The road between here and there is teeming with brigands who wish me dead.
You daft lump of lard. A single Dane will not protect you against the whole of Mercia's army.
I think you're wrong, Alvgar. And here she'll prove it.
I'm hot for a fight.
Have you ever seen a blood eagle, my Saxon friends?
A what?
A blood eagle. A raw, magnificent bird I'll tear from your guts. First I crush your ribs. Then I pull out your lungs and stretch them into wings so you can fly to your heaven as fast as possible.
Jesus fucking heathen.
You canny fox. That was incredible. Like watching a captain navigate the roiling waters of an angry river. I must void my bladder, Eivor. Then we shall set forth in search of adventures new.
You travel with a marked man at your side.
He's with me. You'll be fine.
If I had a scribe jot down all the occasions I'd warn that stupid boy, I'd be the most written about man in history.
Alvgar, the boorish nag of Lincolnshire. I told Hunwald to stay near. Where did he wander off to? Hunwald's in trouble.
I have been struck down, wound within an inch of my life, but I will survive. I live! I am alive! Heaven have mercy!
Are you hurt?
Unbelievable! The Battle of Bottleston will be remembered for years to come! Alfgar, we have won our first great victory!
Hunwald, are you hurt?
Never better,
We should get to Lincoln as quickly as we can.
Yes, you're right. Let's depart. What horrible souls are hunting me? Me, the son of a beloved elderman. Was it naive of me to believe my status as a nobleman held so... Charles and serfs of this shire? What cause have any to dishonor me? Look! Boats there! We could sail the waters the ships of any enemies in our way.
What were you told when the gods exiled you?
Oh, scraps of nonsense. I woke to screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha! Horse pucky! Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, Start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death. About me praying for his death. Hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Hunwald. I cannot help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No, I suspect the order for my exile came from on high. Here's Lincoln, city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows. I dear Red tell my father his son has returned and in fighting form. It is urgent I speak with him.
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father has been taken.
Taken? When?
Weeks ago, Lord. And well ill he was when they carried him off. I wish I could say more.
Did he walk out that door himself, or was there a struggle?
He wasn't took, nor did he walk. He sort of limped his way on.
On his own, or was he forced?
On his own. It was the Abbess Archer who suggested he be moved. She feared his illness was fast coming.
He still has friends in Lincoln. That's a good sign.
Bishop Herefrith among them. He's kept a vigil at the town hall, looking after things in your father's absence until he returns.
Will we find trouble there? At the town hall?
You mean soldiers and the like? Aye. There have been many, many more about since your father took his leave.
Right. We'll find a quiet way in if we can. Who was that fellow?
He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end. He helps run the place, and he's known me since I was but a little lordling.
Can't run forever! Intruder! Come on! Get over here!
Slashed and disemboweled by sharp weapons. Saxon blade from the look of it.
That's not normal.
Best go hooded here.
Get some harm, fool.
This place is heavily guarded.
Hey, wait!
Witless, godless, useless. You'll feed the dogs.
Need to cloak myself here.
Wait and shoe long.
There's damp on the air. I fear great clouds will gather soon.
Aye.
He helps run the place, and he's known me since I was but worth every pinch of his salt.
I should not be seen in this area.
May you speed on to the All-Father's feast. Lincoln seems a good place to trade.
Does it?
The market is flush with goods.
Yes, it must be.
Ah, well.
Growing up, we never wanted for anything in my father's home. Bread and poultry and field fruits of all manner. I suppose this is where our servants purchased them. Lincoln's boon was ours as well.
How often did you leave your house, Humboldt?
Archer, Herevrith! Tell Lord Hunbeor his son has returned!
My lord, you're well.
Lord Hunward, you should have sent forewarning of your return to avoid the violence that dogs you. Lives might have been spared.
Why so surprised to see my return, Bishop? Was I rumored dead?
Oh, worse than dead. It is my reluctant duty to report the rumor that you were lost in the north, bedding a Dane on some squalid farm.
I have no patience for insults and rumor. We've come to speak with Lord Hunbeor. That's all.
Lord Hunbeor has gone, I'm afraid. He would not say where to, but I'm sure he will return shortly. Once the storm has passed.
What on earth do you mean by that? What storm?
Your father feared for his life, Hunwald. In his weakened state, he could not defend himself. Not against a Dane, certainly.
How dare you? Eivor is above reproach.
See this from my view, Hunwald. You arrive after a strange absence, with a hired Viking in tow, demanding to see your father. This does not, in my estimation, imply benign intentions.
If I meant to murder you, these stones would be slick with your gore already.
Such violence. Good heavens! God must have purpose for you pagans in his holy plan, but I confess to utter bafflement.
Hunwald, your father was at my hospice for a time, but he left of his own accord, without saying a word. That's all we know.
Come, Abbess. We should leave this young lord to his scurrying thoughts. There is nothing more of use we can say to him.
Take care, my boy.
Stay within these walls where you're safest. I will have a look around, see what I can learn about your father.
If my father spent time at the hospice here, the healers who work there may not talk to them if you can.
Something on your mind?
Eivor, I realize the strides you've taken.
You will owe me a...
Blood?
Wait here till I return.
His father was recuperating here not long ago. Someone may have seen him depart.
Are you the head sister here?
Aye. And I'm not too comforted by the sight of you wielding weapons like a war chief. It's bad enough I've got these armored codpieces watching me work. Now you!
No harm will come to you or those you care for. I'm only looking for your Elderman.
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if my head...
Your Elderman would agree. So the sooner I find him, the more quickly these...
That's a pleasant thought. Our lord was in a bad way here. And get then, quite against my instruction, there's no working bathhouse in Lincoln. So, I gather they meant the old ruins just south of here, by the eastern walls. I pray you find him.
Weren't wise to let those Mercians nobles use our tunnels, if you ask me.
What choice do we have? At least this way they'll leave us be.
They killed one of their own. What's to stop them from splitting our skulls as well?
Because they fear us, see? No one takes us for fools. You got it.
Yes, it is. Let's play some flesh.
These tunnels run deep. Was the Elderman fleeing to a hideaway beneath Lincoln? Attack on sight here.
More Mercians traipsing across our routes. Can't piss from here to Bolingbroke without someone demanding some ungodly no getting away. Smuggling will always be.
Hey! Dump you down!
There was fighting here. About what? A violent struggle between nobles and bandits. The bandits did not fare so well. A noble's cloak with the image of a swan. Looks like the Eldermen passed this way. Useful if I had a door to match it. Someone took a nasty fall. Saxon noblemen paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbroke Castle. Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits. Paid them hush money to let them sneak through these caves. When the time came, the bandits ambushed the nobles. But it did not end well for the bandits. In the struggle, the Elderman's cloak was torn off. But he got away and headed east for Bolingbroke Castle. That's my best lead. Fresh air.
happened? Were you bit?
Oh, yes.
Attack!
Our brothers and sisters of this sacred land. No more. You're going back north where you belong. We will rid England of your...
Feeble. My thanks for your contribution. Cast about this land, my friend. I must be careful now.
Off with you. Stop there, you.
Hey now! Time to hit for the finish!
Snuff you out.
Why can we not enter the keep now? Is it all gold and silver up there?
trek. That keep is well protected.
I wonder what in God's name we're here for. Hunbale is his own prisoner.
He's an ill man, leave him be. Besides, we ain't got it too rough. We can...
My lord, you carried yourself as a true-born king, born in a time of wolves. You have earned a long rest. There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing? Hey, who comes? Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
This biscuit has been dry for some time, sister. How long has the Ealdorman been dead?
Dead is such a drastic word. I like to think of my lord as... transformed.
That's not untrue.
Have you need of anything?
Hunwald deserves to know the truth about his father's fate. He's owed an inheritance and deserves a chance to become Ealdorman himself.
All in good time, I imagine.
No, now.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. Until the appointed time. When I asked who gave these orders, they struck me. I wish I could say more.
I have seen all I need to, but Hunwald will need proof.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects, though I'm not sure what trinket would best serve your purpose.
I'll find something. Foul rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
I do not know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
Dried herbs and berries, crushed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is... longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his upcoming rites.
A box of musty clothing, and a brooch with a crest. The house of the ferocious swan. This will do. I'll return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news. If they see me, this will get messy.
Eivor!
Your father is dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbeor's house. I found it near his body.
No. No, this cannot be.
Oh, you poor boy.
I am a man, Archer! Do you hear me? I am a man and I am my father's son! Do not forget it!
Keep steady, Hunwald. You are now the head of your house.
Another swan takes flight. Only I remain.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer—
What?
I didn't tell you sooner because I thought—
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing mooncalf. Will you never grow up?
Lord have mercy on that woman. She should have...
Hunwald was the son of an Elderman. Will he take his father's seat?
The title's not hereditary, but he can plead his case before a Shire moot. King Ceolwulf must then ratify the decision.
Explain how this works, your Shire moot.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to steer the course of our Shire.
It was always my intention, but between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raids, we slipped into a pattern of convenience.
We have a similar custom, what we call an Alding, an assembly of good folk.
With so many like habits, there should be peace between our people and yours. Perhaps that begins now.
Apart from Hunwald, who else will stand for the Elderman's seat?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward.
I will offer my name as well. My family has ancient ties to this land, and I am proud to say I have forged quite a friendship with the Danes to the north.
Good. My priest will spread word of the moot across the
Do visit my estate, Eivor. I have something for you.
I'll find the time.
Eivor, a word if you don't...
Is the word Christ or pagan?
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we...
Love is a difficult feeling to command.
Yes, quite.
With Hunbeor's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do. Archer went to console him. I should follow her. Archer, where is Hunwald?
I tried to console him. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would— I saw him ride north, following the paved road.
What devil put you up to—
I wasn't put up, Eivor. I felt compelled to—
A pretty answer for an—
I must beg forgiveness from my God. The Lord lifts up the meek. We must praise him.
Please, this is a mistake. I've told you my name is not... Someone help!
Cut me!
Let me down! I did not... Help me down!
Seems there's a bounty.
Oh, he's ruffled some
I do.
Then the Lord truly is watching over me.
Right place.
Thanks for saving my...
Take it!
What have we here?
Hey, now! Those... You fool!
Hey, just ring the bell! Take you!
Survey the area.
Woods, father. Oh. Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald.
Come, sit.
Be easy with your grief. If you're not careful, it's a poison you'll bear in your...
No need to worry.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness. But let your aching love light the mead of your eyes, and lead you to triumph.
That is quite lovely. My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could swing a sword and speak a verse with ease.
An outsider whose people ravaged his shire? I think he would have hated me.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting. I was a rubbish hunter. But he always said he was proud.
A toast. To your father, Lord Hunbeor. He may have dwindled from this world in death, but in life...
A wise old oak. Yeah.
Skull!
Skull. And then...
Right.
You know what? We should...
After you.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You have never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords like a giant's axe wound. Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter. Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels. That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendor... full, why come to England at all?
You cannot grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Very true.
I'll admit, Your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced. But I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course. But give me that chance. By God, I just want to have that chance.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor! Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Shh! Quiet. Stop here. Something isn't right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Oi!
Wait for my son. You hold on.
Hide or fight, Hunwald! Now!
Lumber into your fate!
Away from me.
Ah! Eivor! Help! Well struck, Eivor!
That's twice they tried.
And twice?
We had luck, but if someone in Mercia wants you dead...
Yes, including my dear Swanborough, my lady love. Come,
I am serious, Hunwald.
plain and clear.
Feed the worms!
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
Hunwald, I thought...
It has been far too long, my little jewel.
I'm fine, my love. I would...
Ah, yes. I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven clan.
Hello, Eivor. A pleasure to meet you.
You really have been courting a Dane. It's a side of you I did not expect.
People say we're an odd couple. I do not care much what people say.
As every boat needs, Eivor has been my champion as I stake my claim in Lincolnshire. But
what's happened?
My father is dead.
Oh, my love,
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald follows his father to the grave.
Let them try. I'll cut.
A shire mood will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's...
Hunwald, no. This shire must be led with courage and...
Whatever strength you lack, you have in Swan.
Yes.
Come inside and rest your bumble...
Keep watch over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I do not doubt it.
Can you hear me?
Looking for
My husband. He was
fallen asleep.
Yes, a curse he
Dangerous to be out.
His bag is gone. I fear Bjarti, where are you?
I will keep an eye.
Thank you. Follow my voice, Bjarti!
Best of luck at the coming.
I would tell you
You fear something?
I fear everything. Give my best to Alfgar and Hunwald, should you see them.
Fight. Let us end.
Eivor, welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Alfgar. It's an...
Quite right.
You said you had something to show?
Yes, this fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman, Hunbeort. He left it here when we last hunted together.
If this belonged to the elder...
I suppose so. But I thought you were more fit. Now, take it and come hither. I've a... Leave aside talk of politics and shire moots.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm To be plain, Eivor, a great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear.
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is all but ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. Today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
I'm sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
There it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrified. Not of being raided, but of their spouses being seduced away. With all your perfumes and braiding and grooming and bathing even. How novel.
I hear you Saxons bathe once a year. Are we hunting Algar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby. Ah, my old friend Grim.
What surprise. I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well. And
yes, that's right, very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other, as one Dane to another.
I am Norse, actually. Something you might learn by asking. Well met, Grim. Glad to have you along.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting, I promise.
There's a cave just up the hill there.
If the beast is as large as Alfgar claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get it. There's all manner of beasts in this forest. If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
This is the threshold of a beast's home. There's no doubting that. That's not a bear. Wolves.
Eivor, there's something you'll want to see here.
Is that smoke? My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this one. Please!
I'm in this fight with you.
Where's Algar, bloody Dane lover? Last house. Time to go.
God damn this sinner! Flee on!
The men who would see you burn are dead.
Agreed. What a mess.
You're a man of many riches, Alfgar.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toil.
The Shiremood will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
Archer, the Shire Moot will soon begin. Will you join?
Yes. When will the vote begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already... But they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
Alfgar and Hunwald were attacked recently, and your bishop remains fearful.
They tried, yes, but they did not...
I kept them safe.
I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright? That you have come to break us from our deadlock? Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't...
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its...
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Ave.
There is more to good leadership than... You must be strong and stern and willing...
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity.
That is good to hear.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
Good evening, Alfgar.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me, but I do need it. The vote is closer than...
It is a difficult choice, Alfgar. No...
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man...
I do not doubt your convictions, Lord. Grim, good to see you.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems...
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgar it...
He is. And a good man as well.
The bishop. That's an...
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
Bishop, I'm surprised to hear you vouched for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. Under my guidance, this Shire is... God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be. Free men, free...
Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them?
It is not for myself I must cast the stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need?
You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself.
All three have strengths and weaknesses.
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever. Both go a long way. Though tinged with arrogance, Alvgard is competent and wealthy. He'd be a good elderman, but a faithful ally. The bishop can be stuffy and wallows in Christian piety. Both go along. Lead your shire with pride.
It is decreed by this lawful son of our dear and departed.
I don't know what to say. I miss my father.
Let us all raise up. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
Steel yourself, Hunwald. This one's gone. Polish your ass. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tusk.
We should first bury our...
That choice is yours.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead.
I am at a loss for words. I will pray for these martyrs. And
be well, Arch.
And you, Eivor.
Bold attack, and in broad daylight. The hatred...
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herevryth rode for the forted, and I have assembled a field there.
You mean your orders?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are...
Who can say? Ride with me.
Herevryth was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herevryth were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her word carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener. Here's the camp, do you see? The Fyrd will soon be ready.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fyrds are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight?
If they fight with the brave...
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
We attack...
Our first...
Here's the... To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Watch out! Arrows coming!
Let's end this.
That challenge at last.
Gauls! Herefrith has gone mad!
You, point me to the bishop. No one...
He's in the chapel there.
Let no one leave that church without faith. Jammed. Need to get on the other side. The other side must be barred.
It's a respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost. My boy. Kill this pagan! We watch it to the battle!
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. The brick clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancient dead.
That's the folly of mankind, Herefrith. We wallow enough, you should have learned to enjoy it.
Eivor, is he... is the bishop dead?
He bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Alderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears.
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbye.
It'll do for now. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Ranvi. Best tell her. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Ranvi. Best tell her the good news.
Yes, yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste. Now, this...
What? Lincolnshire.
Wonderful news.
The boy Hunwald is the new alderman of
The loud one, an alderman? Well, sure.
I want to... Tell me about Jorvik. Hi.
If that is true, you are in luck. Our old friends Jor and Ljuvina have made their homes in Jorvik. Both had status and influence in Norway, so they may have valuable...
That will make my work easy.
What say you then?
I'll go now.
When entering a new city, it is best to ask around the ports. The people there...
A mess.
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis.
I have...
Then go in peace.
Now, this one begins a long time ago at a...
I have to go.
Dai dulci fruamini!
What do you see? Show me. My eyes.